Hello everyone, I'm back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video in which I react to the Part 2 live stream for the Global Dokkan campaign where we are going to see the full animations and details for this Omega Shenron and the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's freaking go, gang! But with that being said, before we get into this video, consider liking, and if you enjoy the channel, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you can stay tuned. Oh my gosh, these shots are insane! These shots are absolute. Oh my gosh! Yo! Yo! What are these shots? What are these freaking shots? Yo! Oh my gosh! Wow, this is insane. This animation is insane. What are they even doing? Oh my gosh. Dragon Fist. Yeah. I expect Dragon Fist to be the active skill, chat. Let's go. Let's get right into the Yap session. Yeah. Let's go.
鳥肌がやばいです。今回の放送はあれですか？今夏公開の映画の編成ですか？いやそういうわけではないです。ちょっとね冒頭から初めてやらせていただきます。カウントダウンからやばかったです。そうですね、確かに。まあこれはね。
Also, chat. The actual Super Vegito banner for Dragon Ball Legends has come out, and it's only 7,000 CC to get a guaranteed copy, so I'm actually going to be tapping in on that. I'm not even going to lie. But with that being said, you know, on here we are going to get the news for Part 2 of the Global Dokkan campaign. Almas and Geppy will be with us to reveal them. Yeah, let's go. We're going to have the details for Part 2 revealed, which honestly I feel like we know most things at this point, especially since Dokkan doesn't really seem too keen on like hiding anything, if that makes sense. Like, Omega himself was leaked. We already kind of had the data download to see, you know, that Pan is the side unit for Omega, and we have information on the Nova Shenron, you know, but we are gonna have to see these animations, chat. We are gonna have to see these animations. I feel like Gogeta himself is probably going to be like GT Heroes as a leader skill, honestly. Because just to lead the Pan, I feel like. Because Omega probably can't lead her himself, but we'll see. Yeah. 30 stones for free? We take it, chat. We take the free stones, but yes, I do expect this to be just a long kind of stream, but, you know, it could be like, alright, let's get into things, which, I mean, that would be nice. That would definitely be nice for sure. But with that being said, regardless, let's get right into the information on the new characters. So I mean, I guess they're getting right into it, which is actually fantastic. Let's go. Getting into it with the new characters. We are going to, I think our viewers can't wait any longer for them, so Matsu and Geppy, please proceed with the introduction. Guys, and announced for Part 1, the campaign theme is Breaking Through. Part 2 will focus on the fierce classes against the Shadow Dragons born of minus energy. I do think the idea of having the Dragon Ball campaign and then saying like, oh yeah, like your wish is created the drag. I think that is a super cool idea. Teaser is a super cool idea, but then it's like, oh yeah, no, Omega did get leaked, but yo, that is just a super cool idea to have. Oh my gosh, Omega Shenron is okay. Okay, let's see how these are operational. We'll show you the new characters, including the newly revealed SSR and UR ready illustrations for Gogeta and Omega. Here's we're actually showing off Gogeta first. We have his legendary summon Carnival, Fighter of Ultimate Radiant Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Honestly, sick. Y'all already know that people fiend for Gogeta, and having him as the Carnival is very nice, especially the illustration with him and the Dragon Fist looks absolutely awesome. Cannot wait to get that in game. Definitely want to guarantee myself Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. For sure. But I know I'm gonna definitely be able to get both of them in a reasonable amount of Dragon Stones. From the Dokkan Festival, we have World Shrouded in Evil Power Omega Shenron. Okay, so we have Omega's illustrations right here. I feel like he's going to have a domain. I feel like Omega will have some sort of domain, but it does look like a standalone Omega, which is definitely interesting because we already had an Omega. I feel like it would be better for him to be transforming, if that makes sense, but it's interesting. It's interesting that they're showing off Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's in-game animations first, but you know, we'll take it. That is a sick intro, by the way. That intro animation is sick. It's gotta be one of the most fire intro animations they've ever done. Sheesh! Yo! Hi. Y'all see how I said this is just the best animation chat? Like, I ain't lying. This is definitely the best animations we've seen for sure. Ah, yes, we have the kick back of just Yo, this is gonna be it. Oh my gosh! The Big Bang Kamehameha has never looked this good! Oh my gosh! Wow! Yo! That is sick. And then, of course, we're gonna have the voice active skill for the Dragon Fist. Yeah, that's what I actually wanted. I actually kind of wanted him to have the voice active skill with the Dragon Fist. Oh my gosh, though. Just the 12 key, the intro, the counter, and the 18 key looks so good. Chat, oh my gosh, that is crazy. That is crazy work on their animations for freaking sure. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely fantastic, chat. Absolutely fantastic what they did. And since he does the Big Bang Kamehameha, that does mean he's going to be on the Kamehameha category. So that is also very good. We are going to have, after many trial error cycles, I'm team finally able to present the amazing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to you all. Okay. He is amazing, though. He is genuinely just one of the most amazing animations they've dropped, like, ever, I feel like. I don't think they missed anywhere here. His animations are 10 out of 10. I'm not joking. Just absolutely just the most peak consistent animations they've ever dropped in-game, I feel like. Because, oh my gosh, wow. His animations are super good. But let's get on to his abilities. Oh, yeah, it's been good. Yeah, his Kamehameha. Type is Super AGL. Oh, Super AGL is pretty good. Yeah, GT Heroes. I knew it. GT Heroes. GT Heroes leading skill. Yeah, I knew it. Ultimate Impact. Great attack for 1 turn with great chance of further greatly raising attack. Greatly raising attack for 4 turns with great chance of further massively raise attack for 1 turn. And causes regular colossal damage to the enemy. So, that is the Broly mechanic from the worldwide where he had like a coin flip chance to raise attack, but it's actually 70%, so it's pretty good. Damage reduction rate 50%, guard, high chance to crit, attacks effective against all types, receives an additional key 1, key 3, key 30%, attack defense 300, when attacking attack 300, when receiving an attack defense 200, when receiving a super attack defense plus 200, when receiving a key blast super attack, great chance of nullifying, nullifies it at 70% or less after receiving 3 more attacks in battle, launches an additional super attack starting from the character's next attacking turn. Receiving 7 more attacks in battle, keys 4 crits, launch an additional super attack, and all attacks become critical hits for 1 turn when there's 2 more GT heroes on the team. Superclass allies key 3 and attack defense 70% for 4 turns. Superclass allies key 3 and defense 70% for 4 turns. Oh my gosh. Dang! Oh my gosh, no! Oh, it's definitely going to be something. That's gonna be an intro condition that I'm going to not be able to get on the team format I want to run, because there's only like the other Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as the GT heroes. Oh man. But that's really good though. Oh my gosh. He seems really good. He seems really good, chat. He seems really good just off the face of it. Yeah. Yeah. That's peak. Please have a good KO screen. No way! They just do it! They just do it! They just go ahead and do the cuckoo pose. What the world? They just go ahead and do the cuckoo pose for the Dragon Fist. There's no way. There's no way. And like the most recent STR Goku with like the movie Dragon Fist with that pose didn't even like do that pose in his animations. I'm fairly sure they did not end the animation right. So that is insane. That the freaking Dokkan original, like the Dokkan made, is actually freaking crazy. That's actually freaking crazy that they're just hitting the movie Super Saiyan 3 Goku pose that he'd even hit in his own card, like, quite a little bit back when he was released for, like, I believe, like, the New Year's celebration in 2023? I believe it was 2023. He was released in, because it wasn't last year, because of the New Year's guys were, was it last year? I don't know. It was released sometime soon. It was definitely released sometime soon. When was he released? Now I'm actually curious. Now I'm actually like, wait, should I look at when he was released? I think he was released like last year. Where is the Dragon? Release date. Where is he? Where the flip is he? Where is he?
さあということでまだまだ余韻に浸りたいですが、気になるね続きも聞いていければと思います。性能もお願いします。
はい、ではですねアクティブスキルの説明です。
はい、こちらのアクティブスキル龍拳は敵の攻撃を受けた次の攻撃参加ターンから
I have no idea when he released. Okay, Maceably raises the attack and causes ultimate damage, attack, defense 70%, and all attacks become crit for one turn. That's really good. That's quite good. That's quite good. Can be activated starting from the next turn after the character receives an attack. What? Wait. Chat. That's really good. That is really good. That's really good. That is really freaking good. What the flip? That's really good. That is really quite good. Start with Omega's animations though, getting into them. That is oh yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, he released a while back. I know that. Oh, wow. Oh, good counter animation. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. I was pretty freaking good. Ooh, I like that. I like that actually. Yeah. Omega's animations are clean, but like, come on. I don't think they quite compare to what Gogeta is doing. Nah. They definitely do not. He does do an AoE super, which is nice, but yeah, I know he's not comparing to what the Gogeta is doing, I feel like, on his animations. His animations are clean, but obviously are like a more like an A, B plus, you know what I mean? Cause you know it just is what it is on that front. But you know I'm glad that they're getting right into things on like about one stream. So that's actually really good. But of course these animations are gonna be, you know, somewhat clean, but I think they're definitely alright, but definitely good for sure. His type is extreme physical, and Inhuman D's power absorption or GT bosses, and additional 50% for characters who belong to Shadow Dragon Saga or Worldwide Chaos. Inhuman D's power absorption GT bosses. Okay. Dragon Flash Bullet raises defense for one turn, causes colossal damage and greatly lowers attack defense. Greatly raises defense for 4 turns and causes mega colossal damage to all enemies. Disables enemy action once within the turn. That's pretty good. It's an AoE, so that's actually not bad for AoE content. For AoE content, that's pretty good. Passive skill. Diabolical abilities. Activates the entrance animation of all allies or extreme class characters. Extreme cast allies chance of pulling the critical at 20. Remember to attack or AGL the rainbow. Launch an additional super attack and extreme class allies. Key 2 attack 70% for 4 turns. Basic effects. Key 3 attack defense 300. Receive an additional key 1 for key 3 obtained. Damage reduction rate 50%. Randomly changes physical and key spirit to rainbow. Or extreme class. When rainbow key spirit obtained, extreme class ally defense plus 70%. Plus additional damage reduction 10% for characters who belong to BD bosses for 2 turns. One attacking attack 150. One key is 18. One attack 150. One attacking defense 150. One receiving. One attacking with 24 key forms a crit. One receiving an unarmed super attack. Rate chance nullify. Encounter with tremendous power. Nullifies encounters it with 70% or less. Added 5 more attacks. Extreme class allies key 2 and a chance for 1 critical at plus 20%. Let me show you check AGL key spirits rainbow. Sounds for the second turn. No, it's being able to get the intro quite quickly, so that's actually pretty good. So honestly, yeah, it does seem like Omega himself is actually a pretty decent card. I mean, 200% stats, damage reduction rate plus 50%. Pretty good stats for attacking too. Attacking with 24 key performs a crit, so I think he looks pretty good. He definitely looks pretty good. For sure. And he's on full power, so that's gonna help out the full power category for sure, because those missions are absolutely diabolical. It's definitely something where they know Superclass is so stacked, they have to give Gogeta a GT Heroes restriction just to be able to just really get him his intro, which is definitely big. It's definitely a big intro. Yeah, his active skill is the domain. Wow, his battle motion looks really good. Wow, I just took like a 5-second glance at his battle motion. He casts the domain as his active skill. I actually like that. I actually don't mind that as an active skill. They haven't done a good domain in a while, so I mean, yeah, no, I think that's actually pretty nice. Next, we'll show the details on the active skill domain expansion. Creates the domain Earth-shrouded and minus energy for 3 turns. Okay. When it can be activated when there's another inhuman D power grows from DT bosses ally attacking on the same turn, or after the character performs 5 or more attacks in battle. That's not that bad. Inhuman D power grows from DT bosses, enemies and allies attack plus 25%, increases damage received by Superclass enemies and allies by 20%, plus an additional 10% for characters who belong to Earth Protecting Heroes, Fused Fighters, or GT Heroes category. Okay. That's all for his abilities. He seems fine. He definitely seems fine, although after he's not transforming is interesting, because you would definitely want him to link with other Omega Shenrons, and that is definitely the good thing with tag characters, because the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is definitely going to have trouble linking with what they're probably going to introduce is the E-Stream Z Awakening for these characters. Gameplay videos of the 2 new characters already. I'm pretty sure this celebration is going to start fairly soon. Recording the event specified 2025 stages 3 and 4, which will be available in part 2. Also regarding new characters, we have included characters with their link skills at 10, 69%. Okay. First up is the gameplay video of Omega Shenron. Please take a look. Oh, Dokkan actually doing their own showcases? That's actually pretty good. Oh, this one has a territory. This one's an extreme class team and took on stage 3. We have Omega Shenron as the leader from Goku Black from Part 1 and Baby, who's currently stranded from Limited Time. Okay. As you can see on the on-screen video, this character can activate his active skill and create a domain on the first turn of the condition tournament. The domain can increase attack of all human beings, powers up to these bosses. You're mainly just looking forward to disable that domain. You're mainly looking forward to just disabling the boss's domain. That is a good looking animation right there for sure. I'm actually curious to see a showcase of this actually. I'm not even gonna lie. You were stunned? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay! Oh! Oh, whoa! I said 59 million! Yeah! Okay! Wow! Ooh! Wow! Oh my gosh! Wow! Wow! Oh wow! Baby's upgrade is crazy though. What the what? Dang! Oh my gosh! That's crazy upgrades, chat. Whoa! Skipping this video. Entrance animation activated with all hours of the T-bar. Extreme characters should also big powerful effects on the table. Yeah. Pretty good one-turn showcase though, I'm not even gonna lie. I do think Dokkan could definitely do this again for sure, because they definitely could just say, how the character performs in battle for sure, and then just show off, like, look, this character does like 50 million damage with like traditional dealing like 30 million, and he's guaranteed quitting, and he has all the support or whatever, and it's like, oh, that's really good. But it's like, yo, Gogeta's one of those characters where I'm like, do I want to run him without his intro? And I feel like the answer might be yes. I feel like I might just want to run Gogeta without his intro. Like, yo, you know what I mean? I feel like just running Gogeta on the Fused Fighters team without his intro is going to be like sick, actually. Stage 4? Oh my gosh! What? Yo, the limited time buffs go crazy. What the heck? Yo! Hey, yo! Yeah, no, this Gogeta is about to hit hard. His link sets being like, yeah, his link sets are just being like absolutely just buttered up right now. Yeah, oh yeah, I love to see that. Oh my god. Yeah, I expect some easy A's and super easy A's to really help out here. Yeah, these super attacks look really good. Gee willikers. Oh, wait a minute. Eesh! Oh, you got the counter off. He got the counter, chat. He got the counter. Nice. Weave. Dang! Wait, how much? Oh wow! Oh wow! That was a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. Double supering. Oh my days. Oh my days. Double supering is crazy. Double supering is crazy. Okay. It's been a long introduction, but this concludes the ability showcase. That's pretty nice. I think that's pretty good. I think both characters are pretty good. Honestly, Gogeta is one of those characters where it's like you actually might want to run him just off intro. I feel like I want to run him off intro. See how he plays off intro. Like no intro. I just want to run him like no intro, just Fused Fighters. Like I feel like that's a team where I want to put him. So definitely, like, knowing that I'm going to do it, for sure. We prepared special summon animations this time. Okay, cool. That's sick. And then, of course, this has been a very, very consistent celebration. This has been a celebration that has been very, very consistent, for sure. The changes are a secret pleasure every time. It's crazy, but... You know, we had LR, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta, who do an active skill into Vegito, and then we have Goku Black and Zamasu, who do an active skill into Fuse Zamasu. All of these characters are very good. I mean, Goku Black and Zamasu, very, very dope. And then you have the Goku and Vegeta card, which absolutely are an insane linear skill for the fusions, and something that I plan to run the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on. Absolutely insane team chat. And of course, the Omega is really good. The Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is really good. And two super attack animations appearing this time is something that the operation team has put a lot of effort into. You don't say! You don't say! And the sky is blue and the grass is green. Like, you don't say. You don't say that these animations took a lot of time and effort. Like, you don't say, huh? Like, no, absolutely, especially Gogeta's. His animation's probably just the best, most key. Is he the most consistent card? I think so. I think so. Like, inarguably, you might consider that his peak of animations might be just #1, might not be. But he's definitely the most consistent card in terms of animation. He's like the most slam dunk 10 out of 10 animated character, which is absolutely diabolical for sure. But definitely something I would like to run. with the other Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta. This wraps up the new character info as well, so that's very, very nice. But I will say that this is definitely very, very, very exciting to be able to summon for this characters. We're going to get into the Dragon Gift Exchange progress as well. Okay, probably gonna be done because, you know, the stream is like too hype. Yeah, okay.
ということは流石獲得です。はい、はい、ありがとうございます。
That makes sense.
本当皆さんありがとう。
This guy was apparently making like people spend money before these, like a couple days ago people were spending money on just hoarding stones for this character, which is insane that he has this much emotion. But I mean, he does have this much emotion. We have tons of info to tell you. Super information on campaign. Starting off with the characters though is pretty good, but it's more so just a looking over stream and not really a reveal stream, you know, especially since Dokkan doesn't really, I don't know what the word for it, mind having all the information shown at once, especially since, you know, the Gogeta and Omega have been in the data download for a little while now. Yo, okay. No way! No way! The full animation for Gogeta is sick, by the way. Oh my gosh. These are 3 extremely difficult levels for each stage, and you can obtain skill orbs. Nice. You're getting a unique title. Okay. Unique title for clearing all the stages. Definitely makes some sense that it's a global campaign special battle because it's, you know, GT and Super. You know, definitely interesting that they pair Future versus GT, you know, the 3rd anniversary for Legends, the celebration with Tech Gogeta, and you have the Omega Shenron to pair with him, where it was just this, super hype global celebration. No, I definitely like to pair these two together, though, for sure. Omega and Gogeta, but of course, I've seen Gogeta paired with Burns Amasu, which definitely we've had Goku Black, Rose as well. But, you know, enough of that. We have a limited time character boost campaign. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta, and Super Baby 2. Very good. I have Super Baby 2 and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I believe. I don't have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I do believe these characters will be dropping very, very soon as well, which is very, very exciting. I do indubitably believe that these characters will come out. One featured character only. You can start performing ticket summons for global tickets in part 2. Okay, that's actually really good. It's a perform a multi-summon.
今回はさらに50枚を使って1回だけ引けるガシャも用意しております。10枚を使って引けるガシャは従来通りチケット1枚につき一定のキャラクターを仲間にすることができます。ただ今回追加した50枚
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, no, these characters are coming in 2 hours. These characters are going to be able to summon for in 2 hours. 2 hours, chat. It's only 2 hours until we have 2 hours until we have the summons in game is crazy though. It makes sense why they're doing the data download right here, but it also doesn't make sense because why are you gonna do the data download before you do the character reveals and information is crazy? Because if you already show them in the data download, then like why would you have like stream for? I don't know. It definitely seems interesting to do. I think Dokkan's reveal cycle is very wonky. It is very wacky pack how they actually do the reveal cycles. They definitely do make an attempt with the reveals, but the reveal cycle itself, where they go from like teasing to more teasing to this stream to finally releasing them in game, I don't think it's as consistent as something like, you know, like Legends does, just like live stream and then like dropping in game like the next day. I just don't think it's that consistent, especially because things are getting like leaked and shown when they're really not supposed to be, you know, but, you know, definitely something that's very, very good. The global Dokkan campaign has been very, very, very good, for freaking sure. Lots of characters to go through. Okay.
第2弾キャンペーンの前半ではですね、ドラゴンボールのキャラクター7体が今回極限 Z 覚醒し、そして3体が超極限 Z 覚醒いたしますので、計10体のキャラクターに極限 Z 覚醒が実装されます。
Super Easy A, STR Goku. Alright, let's see the Extreme Z Awakenings. Here characters that can be Extreme Z Awakened, Legion of Shadow Dragons, Shin Shenron, GT Pan, Super Saiyan Trunks, Super Baby 2, Giant Ape, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Golden Giant Ape, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, GT, okay. Those are the characters that can be Extreme Z Awakened. Okay, next up we have characters that can be Super Extreme Z Awakened. Alright, it's gonna be Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then you have the Omega Shenron. Okay, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. That they're getting their Super Easy A's. Yeah, pretty good chat, in all honesty. That's very good, that's very, very good. Super Extreme Z Awakenings and Extreme Z Awakenings will be available sequentially during the campaign, which definitely parts of this video. I will have to say that this campaign overall has been very consistent. Definitely a little, the information leaking is very, I think it's just Dokkan's problem. I don't know what they're doing on that one, but overall the campaign has been very, 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 very good despite this. One of the more consistent campaigns up there with what I believe is the most consistent campaign and the most fun overall, because I think there's definitely moments in celebrations that went harder than this, but I feel like the 9th anniversary is the most consistent campaign I have definitely seen for sure, but this campaign is definitely right up there on that level, on that scale for sure. And then like the 10th anniversary is somewhere in the ballpark, but I do have quite a few issues with how it was handled. No. So the 6 LRs just didn't land for a lot of people, and I definitely will agree with how it went, because some of them definitely didn't have the polish they deserved. Let's just say that. Looking back at it, some of them were not play tested. Definitely did not feel like anniversary LRs. Oh no, absolutely not. But of course, Super Gogeta and Super Vegeta out of that anniversary peak. We have, you know, Giant Ape Power Man himself, Super Saiyan 3 Goku peak. Gohan is alright. I think he's okay for sure. And then the Vegeta and Frieza were just I don't know. It's very
スーパーインシロンによる世界の崩壊を防ぐためにスーパーサイヤ人4ゴジータにエネルギーを送ってください。たくさんエネルギーを送るとスーパーサイヤ人4ゴジータの演出が流れます。全世界のユーザーの皆様が送ったエネルギーの合計も見れるようになっておりますので、世界一丸となってスーパーインシロンを撃破しましょう。またですね、全世界でのリポストはの合計数が目標を達成することで流石がもらえるこちらの SNS キャンペーンも開催いたします。明日こちら投稿予定となっておりますので、たくさんのご参加お待ちしております。
原作再現できるんですね。みんなでね、なんか送ってね、悟空に。
けど意外と難しい。はい。正直結構難しいミニゲームになってますので。
そうなんだ。
なかなかゴジータのインスタまでいけないみたいなちょっとあったので、見るためにね、ぜひちょっと楽しんで結果とかをね SNS に載せていただけると非常に楽しみかなと思います。
I mean, this is better than having like the not sync and then just reading all the stuff that was 100% in Japanese, right? It's definitely better than this, but sometimes it does still feel like we're going back to that era just with like this, right? I feel like so, but I don't know, it's definitely still stick to have these streams. Unfortunately, the Dokkan broadcast is about to end, but the campaign is about to start like really soon.
いや本当に。
今回冒頭からね、やっぱ新キャラクターのもろもろを紹介するっていうのちょっと
Sorry, yeah, no.
いやすごい説話的ですけど濃厚な時間でした。
ありがとうございます。たくさんの方にも見ていただいて。
Let's just say I appreciate how Legends has their streams a lot more than Dokkan has their streams, because I feel like it's way more consistent and it's actually not close. I'm not even gonna lie, it's not close. It's not close. The information secrecy, it's not close. It really isn't. But
ありがとうございます。
Global Dokkan campaign
さあそれでは続きまして番組の
is
締めに
still
小松さんよろしくお願いし
absolutely
ます。
going to be
はい、
peak.
本
I
日は
mean,
皆さんご
part
視聴いただ
2,
き
this
あ
is
りがとうご
probably
ざい
one
ま
of
し
the
た。
most exciting part 2s
実はですね
ever, up there with probably Beast Gohan and the Gammas as one of the most exciting part 2s ever. For those of you wondering about the summon start time, we're not wondering about the summon start time because you already had it in the data mines. But you know, it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
待って。
ぬるっとあと2時間後ぐらいにそうですね。
今じゃあ頑張ってる人たちもねいらっしゃるってことで、今応援の声を届けましょう。
そうですね。
Yeah, I'm gonna start the summon pretty soon.
このタイミングでやっぱ裏側でちょっといろいろもろもろ準備。
And I will fight people on that. Like, oh my gosh, data download things aren't like leaks or whatever. And it's like when Dragon Ball Legends can just say, we drop all the information and then we drop the data download always instead of like the reverse. Yeah, no.
確かに。
Cannot agree. But yeah, no, literally, like we had the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega like in the data, like now, like beforehand, like very, I don't know. And then how they just like change up the drop times, change up the. There's not a consistent drop time, I feel like, because like, oh, we're dropping it here, and then we might drop it at like super late at night, and super late in the morning, and then in the afternoon, and then we're dropping it here, and then we're doing this, and then we're doing that. I'm like, I would feel like a consistent drop time might help. I don't know though, but I feel like a consistent drop. Let me know if I'm tripping or not. But I feel like having a consistent drop time and a consistent data download week, so we can have like, you drop the video, and then you drop the data download after the video, and then you get into celebration. I don't know, I don't feel like I'm tripping on that. I really don't feel like I'm tripping on that, for sure. But that is just something I had the opportunity to be able to say, okay, not a yap session. Not a yap session this time. Not exactly a yap session this time, which I actually do appreciate that it was not a yapathon. For sure. They definitely did a good job at, not just absolutely... Oh my god!
Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Yeah! Okay, yep. We are going to have the part 2 of this campaign starting. We're really just getting on out here with this.
Will soon be laid to waste by my minus power. Fusion! Ha! I neither Goku nor Vegeta.
That intro was strong, though.
I am the one who will destroy you.
Yeah, no, that intro is strong. That intro is really freaking strong, chat. I feel like that intro is definitely going to be really strong. Something that I won't be able to activate on the team I'm planning to run it on, especially since we run League GT heroes, but I feel like it's something that I could see, but I feel like running him even without intro might just be better. I don't know. I don't know. This is something where I'm like, I don't want to run him with intro, that like, I don't know. He seems really good. Baseline 50% damage reduction for both these cards is really gonna age quite well. With guard. Damage reduction with guard is crazy though. 50% DR with guard is really good defense lines, for sure. Yeah, they both are really good. They're both standalone, though, which has definitely caused an uproar that they're both standalone because of the fact that Vegeta was just an active skill, which is like, oh my gosh, I just love Gogeta more, and probably, I'm not even gonna lie, probably. But it's also super funny that Legends just did their rerun of, like, Super Vegito, which is absolutely insanely funny to think about, that this has just happened like this. Okay, so that is the end of the Dokkan now for part 2. Honestly, again, I'm not tripping when I say this. I feel like they should do a better job of having the data downloads for sure. I don't know. I feel like it's something where I'm like, I know Dokkan is probably not going to change their methods, and that's fine, I guess, but, you know, I feel like that's something they just need to go ahead and do, need to go ahead and really quite just fix, for sure. For sure. Because I should not have known that Pan was the side unit. Although, unlike Legends, they just don't care about showing the side unit. They really do not care. Like, they didn't talk once about the new STR Pan in this video. I'm fairly positive they didn't talk about the new STR Pan. That's debuting alongside Omega, which, you know, another example of the side banner unit not associating with a made headliner unit. At least it's associating with the Carnival, but still, like Gogeta needed the help. GT bosses needed the help more. I don't know why they didn't just make it GT bosses. No idea. Dokkan sometimes makes very ridiculous decisions. Same with Champa for part 1. He had nothing to do with any of the other part 1 units. So, did he help out their teams? No. And it's like, did they need it? I don't know, but, you know, feeling like if it's a super bosses, that would have been, I don't know, would that have been better? Maybe, just maybe that would have been better for them to go ahead and do, chat. I really quite think so. I really do think so. That would have been better. Yeah, it would have definitely have been better. Okay, let me look at GT Heroes real quite fast to see which of these LRs I have and don't have. I know I don't have LR Vegeta. I don't have the STR Goku. Yeah. It's gonna start soon though. The banners are gonna drop soon though. So definitely gonna be pretty hype. Definitely gonna be pretty hyped to see these banners come out soon. But yeah, no. I just don't know about that. But with that being said, this stream has been absolutely quite fantastic. I'd say it's been quite a good stream to go ahead and react to, for sure. The Gogeta animations are what, you know, we all really came here to see, for sure. So definitely something. Alright, everyone, with that being said, this stream was definitely very, very good to go ahead and... Alright everyone, with that being said, the stream was absolutely fantastic. Gogeta himself looks like one of the strongest cards in the game right now, for sure. He's definitely going to be a powerful unit to go ahead and run. Same with Omega Shenron. He is also a very powerful unit. So I'd say on the summon or skip part, I'd say Omega is definitely worth summoning for. And of course, Gogeta himself is very much worth summoning for. Especially on the Fused Fighters team with the Strength Goku and Vegeta from part 1. Absolutely, you know, having a very good lead for him. But these animations themselves are just very good. Omega's was alright, but then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's animations were top tier. So I definitely say it's very good how they done this celebration overall. Even though Dokkan will drop info, in not a good manner, I don't think. But regardless, having Zamasu, Goku Black, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku Vegeta's Part 1 was definitely very nice. Although, maybe a little unnecessary, I feel like. But it's definitely something where I feel like they're trying to just do all the fusions during this 10th year. You know, having... we had Gotenks and then Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue last year. And then, of course, this year we have Super Gogeta, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, and then now Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as standalone. It's just absolutely exciting to see these characters debut in such a freaking manner, chat. Oh my word. But with that being said, that intro animation might be something that I'm like, oh, yeah, that intro is probably his hardest condition, and that's only 2 GT heroes, which is like, full power Fused Fighters ain't running 2 GT heroes, that's for sure. Like, that's not running 2 other GT heroes, because there's only 2 GT heroes on the team, you know what I mean? But, so, that's definitely food for thought. He definitely seems very powerful, very good, and yeah, having that defensive capabilities is just absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, with that being said though, that will have to do it for this video. Definitely think his animations are most consistent. We will be summoning very soon, so get ready for that. But yeah, no, I don't think I have anything else to say on this reveal stream. Overall, in its totality, the Global Dokkan campaign has been very good, and yeah, I definitely think this is definitely going to be something I'm going to just have to, you know, really acquire and really pick up. But y'all know I'm gonna get on out of here. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video. And with that being said, that will have to do it for me, and I will go ahead and get on out of here. Definitely woke up early for this, definitely worthy of waking up quite early for this. And yeah, no, we will be having the summons in like 2 hours. Yeah, the summons will be available in 2 hours, so definitely after this video goes up, will the summons be available. So, you know, definitely very quick turnaround there. Oh, that's exciting, but like they could stick with a consistent time. I don't know. I feel like I'm just so used to how Legends does things on their side, and then like actually seeing like Dokkan streams, like, oh wow, let's go into the Dokkan streams, and it's like, I don't know, but definitely something that I'm satisfied with on the actual celebration side. Not so much with like the information side, but I feel like the character side is obviously very peak. Something that I will be looking forward to summoning. But with that being said, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Obviously, you're gonna say that Gogeta is obviously peak. No matter, like, love him or hate him, Gogeta is very peak. He's probably the peakest character they've dropped in this game with consistency levels of animation. I say Omega is still very good. He doesn't rely on GT bosses, not necessarily, but you know, I just don't know. I feel like it's gonna be one of those characters where it's like, oh, the support's gonna be interesting for how he's going to look. But you know, that's gonna be all for me. And definitely something that I'm going to be looking forward to. Some. Yo, did you just swag on the camera though? Like, can I get an instant replay on that? Can we get an instant replay? You know, I saw this the first time. Cause ain't no way, buddy boy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way. This guy just goes ahead and then just does this to the camera. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Boy, there's no way this boy just goes ahead and does it. Boy! There's no way. Bro shows off for the camera is crazy, by the way. That is insane. These are both insane animations. I don't know how I'm gonna get over this, chat. Wow, this is just wicked animations. Chat, hold on. I haven't seen his battle motion yet. Where is his battle motion? Oh, right, they already introduced the battle motion for Gogeta. Right. Yeah, wait, yeah, I forgot. They already introduced the battle motion for Gogeta. Ah, right. My fault, gang. My fault, gang. I forgot they introduced the battle motion with the 7 years. My fault. But yeah. It's still a good-looking battle motion, though. Do not get me wrong. It's definitely still a good-looking battle motion that he has. For sure. We still appreciate the battle motion. For sure. Yeah. Definitely gonna be good linking up on the, Fused Fighters team with the 7 U's. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be super good. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, and I will get on out of here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I know y'all enjoy Gogeta, because he is just so swag. But Omega is definitely he's definitely okay, for sure. You know, let me know. But yeah, that's just gonna have to do it. That's gonna have to do it for sure. Definitely been a very good reveal stream. I'm gonna stop yapping, really get on out of here. Get into the summons. And yeah, no, with that being said, I'm just gonna wrap up with these animations. Y'all, it's been a very cool, good reveal stream. I'll just get out of here. I'll see y'all in the next video. Oh my days, these animations though, wow, they might just be the best in history. They're the best in history. These animations are the best in history. OSCs are really good too, by the way. I was hoping this would be the active skill. By the way. Yeah. No way. Oh, that is the KO screen. That's sick. That's sick work, chat. That is actually sick work. This is the KO screen? Oh yeah, sick work. Sick freaking work, chat. No way. No way they really did it like that. No way. No way. They decided to not give the Strength Super Saiyan 3 Goku the Dragon Fist KO screen, but they gave like a Dokkan original. Yeah, okay. It's over for that unit. Oh my gosh. But like no. That is wicked that they gave this guy that KO screen, but they didn't give like the actual unit that does it in the movie the KO screen. Like okay. Like that's a joke at this point, but a very good joke. Very funny one for sure. Well, with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Let's get on out of here with the Dragon Fist and just say, yeah, no, this has definitely been a very overall consistent celebration. I think it's definitely in the top echelon of tiers, but I'd say this Gogeta is one of just the best moment in Dokkan Battle. I don't know. For sure. Beast is up there for sure. Yeah, I don't know, chat. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. I don't know. I don't think I'll like this more than the global 9th anniversary, but I think this might be like 2nd or 3rd in my tier. I don't know. But I think I think that's fair. I think that's fair to put it up that high. Just off of part 2, probably. Part 2 might just be the best. I don't know. Yeah. With that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed, and until next time, let's actually, yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything more, but yeah, definitely good reacting to the Dokkan streams, though. This has definitely been fun, but definitely been weird, wonky times to have to wake up to these Dokkan streams, but I definitely did enjoy, and with that being said, until next time, y'all, sayonara, bye! Yeah, I can go ahead and yap more when I go ahead some of these characters, so I'm not even worried about it. Yeah, yeah, Gogeta's won in animations, and it's not that close. I'm not even gonna lie. Gogeta's the most consistently animated. He just is. I have to say the obvious right now, but he's the most consistently animated character. I don't care what anyone says. Of all time. Compared to their times, he's the most consistently animated. Bye!